Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10th edition of the EXQUISITE Nigeria World Beauty Pageant. It's going to be an amazing time here because it is our sashing ceremony, and of course, our tiara taste. My name is Goslev Kamaloni, and I'll be your host for tonight, and of course, I will take you through the beauty of what it means to be in a timeless edition. First, I want to thank God for such an amazing evening and the grace to be here to experience such an epic opportunity and time to see a timeless queen being born. Tonight is going to be all about meeting these amazing ladies, sashing them, and having Terra Taste. For those who do not know what Terra Taste is all about, it's a simple platform where we get to celebrate kings and queens from Nigeria who have gone out of this country to make us proud. They've gone international, they've gone through the heat, the battles, the bustles of competing in international pageants, and they've done Nigeria proud. And tonight we have some of these amazing persons here with us. At Terra Taste, we know that if Nigeria would not say kudos to you, we will say kudos to you because you deserve it. You're doing a good job. So to every king, queen who went out there and made Nigeria proud, thank you and God bless you. You are such an inspiration in the Nigerian pageant space. You mean so much to us and we love you. Yes, sincerely, we do love you. That's why here at EXQUISITE Queen, every year, this is the third edition for Terra Taste, we always celebrate greatness. And we give our girls, our beautiful ladies, the time to hear firsthand from those who have traveled through the visa stress, through the ticket stress, through layovers, through different flights and all that, through costume mishap, through a lot of things, and you came out strong. So they get to learn from you the foods to eat, the food not to eat, what you're going to expect as you go there, the weather and everything. So tonight, it's always going to be a fun time at Terra Taste. Before we continue, I want to give honor to who honor is due. Tonight we have some amazing guests with us, and I will quickly want to introduce them to the world. For our viewers watching us live, welcome to Terra Taste, and it's our sashing ceremony here at EXQUISITE Nigeria World, the 10th edition. My name still is Goslev Kamaloni. Please, thank you for joining us here tonight. Tonight, please, as I call their names, help me to applaud them and give the honor they are such deserving of. Here, firstly, on my list, we have Priscilla Eterikoko. Please celebrate her. She's Miss Tourism Nigeria 2024. Such an amazing, beautiful lady. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Okay, also here tonight we have a woman who is radiating here. Oh my God. It's Danica Chidera Esther. She's third runner-up, the Miss Globe 2023. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Okay, also here tonight we have a man who is a man. A man who went all the way to the global stage and showed his weight and pulled it off. Of course, you know who I'm talking about is your Ogre himself. Ladies and gentlemen, with us here tonight, we have Mr. Favor with us. Please, he's second runner-up, Mr. Global 2024. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, in that same vein, ladies and gentlemen, we have someone when you call styling, he styles you to the gods and back. I'm praying one day I'm fit enough to wear his pieces. He has styled the who is who in the Nigerian pageant space. He's also a communications coach. World, we have everything you need here. Please make some noise for Prince Glam Empire. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Thank you. Okay, also joining us here tonight is the director and CEO of Face of Change Nigeria. We have Mr. and Mrs. Godfrey Odwa. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you. It's an honor having you here with us. Okay, so the next thing I'm about to call, those who are pageant fans, she's no new name. You would know this one. She's a mother to us all, a mentor to us all, someone who has paved the way, paid her dues, and she deserves the accolades. In fact, not flowers, she deserves a forest. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our renowned coach in catwalk, in communications, in mannerisms, in wardrobe. Please, we have Mrs. Ahano Antonia, aka Coach Naya. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us here tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, also here tonight we have a special guest. For those who have been following our page so far, you know that one person who has shown that pageants can be more through blogging and has risen and grown a page that is the #1 pageant blog in the world with millions of followers, is here with us live in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of Mixology.org in the person of Pawi Ventura is here with us in Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Pawi has been phenomenal in the pageant space, and the last few years, Pawi has really given Nigeria the spotlight we actually deserve. Pawi, thank you so much, and God bless you. Nigeria really, really appreciates you. We tell you have so many fans here. We love you. We love you. We love you. Okay. Before I introduce the next lady on my list, I also want to introduce ladies who are vying for the 10th crown here in the EXQUISITE Nigeria pageant organization. We have our timeless queens. These ladies want to become the 10th EXQUISITE Queen Nigeria World and go out there to make Nigeria proud. Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate our finalists here tonight with us. We love you so much, ladies, our timeless beauties. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Now, before you count number 10, you will count number 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and of course 9. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is our legacy queen. Okay, before I get all emotional, this is one woman who is queen amongst queens. She's a blueprint. She's everything we've asked for, prayed for, hoped for, and we got it in one package. Ladies and gentlemen, one queen who will forever remain so much more to us. Please, if you don't mind, with a standing ovation, ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate the 10th EXQUISITE Queen Nigeria World, Miss Aura Nigeria 2024 Top 20 finisher, giving Nigeria its first placement at Miss Aura. Please, the legacy queen herself, Queen Joy Oranese. Thank you so much, Queen, for joining us here tonight. I love you so much. I love you. Okay, so are you ready for tonight? Are you ready for tonight? So before I go into more festivities, I want to say a big thank you to our partners and sponsors who, through their shared resilience and putting hands together, they've put forth this 10th edition. Please, a big thank you to 247 Votes. Thank you so much for always coming through for us. Thank you to AP Luxury, a great job. Thank you to Bukel's Fashion. Our ladies will be looking radiant on at the grand finale, thanks to this amazing fashion house. Thank you to Ori Consult. Thank you to Worry Socials and Exchange for digital worries and everything where you come to no worry when it happens with Exchange and your socials. Please go to Worry Socials. Thank you so much to Stanflakes. All our graphics designs were done by Stanflakes. Thank you so much to Stanflakes. Thank you to House of Horta. For premium pageant heels, for premium pageant crowns, House of Horta is who you need. Thank you to Jesse Films, because Jesse will be doing all our filming here in camp and through to the grand finale. Thank you, Jesse Films. Thank you to Hairlocks Nigeria. Hairlocks Nigeria has sponsored. Okay, I think I'll keep that for last because it's something beautiful coming through Hairlocks Nigeria. Thank you to Chef Kamsi Cuisines. Chef Kamsi has been giving us exquisite meals. Of course, if you're exquisite, you only eat exquisite food. Thank you so much, Chef Kamsi. Thank you to Joy Oranese Foundation. That's the foundation for our beautiful queen. Please celebrate her. She's been doing so much work for zero hunger and, of course, against poverty in Nigeria. Thank you so much, Queen. We also have a big thank you to Asof Dera Foundation. Thank you so much for a great job. And then to the stylist of stylists, a man who is good. Thank you so much to Thais Grandiose. Thais has been styling our girls here in camp. And by grand finale, you get to see some of his marvelous creations. Thank you so much, Thais Grandiose. Thank you to Pageant Analyst. Pageant Analyst, of course, is Nigeria's #1 pageant blog who has been doing a great job. Thank you, Pageant Analyst. Thank you to Pageant Polls Nigeria for always showing forth Nigerian pageants. And finally, thank you to Emiradnella Creations for giving us everything we call when we say help us out, and they're always there. Please, one more time, celebrate partners and sponsors. Thank you. Okay, so briefly, I would want to move into Tiara's taste before we go into the sashing ceremony. Here in Nigeria, there's this belief that I think over time it's becoming a norm or a rule of thumb that when we go international, our girls, our boys must do 10 times more. That's tonight we have Mixology helping us for the world to see this, because In Nigeria, we have amazing talents, and I'm so happy that every year they go out and they show out, and we say thank you so much. But the thing now is, we must do more in your wardrobe, in your speech, in your walk, in your poses. So I want to ask those who have gone out, how true is this? So to a man who is still fresh in his memory, yes, he went out there. I can still remember his signature turn. It was always nice, like very smooth. Who agrees with me? Yes. So it's still very fresh in his memory, and so I want to take a mic to him to hear from him basically how true is the assertion that Nigerian pageant contestants who go international must do almost 10 times more to be noticed, to be seen. Please, our second runner-up, Mr. Global, for 2024. What can you say, sir?
Okay, thank you. The hype is too much. I'm just Favor. I'm Favor, and then there's Mr. Global. Well, I would say that in as much as the stereotype is that Nigerians have to do more, it's also believed that Nigerians are more. So it doesn't matter whether you walk better than the other person or whether you speak better than the other person. As long as you're a Nigerian, you are more. That's all.
Okay, so I think I'm going to trademark there. Trademark that there because I like that. As long as you're Nigerian, you're more. So imagine a shirt with my name saying God's love is more. Please, put it on camera. I said it here first. So I'm Nigerian, I'm more. Whoo. Designers, think about that. I'm Nigerian, I'm more. I like. Okay, so thank you so much, King. Thank you. We'll be having so much moments like this, but I think we'll just go quickly into the sashing ceremony where we get to meet our phenomenal contestants, sash them, and move forward into an amazing pageant season. Please, I want to welcome the 9th Exclusive Queen Nigeria World as she sashes her babies, her children who will be taken over from her, our wonderful mother, Queen Joy Oranezi. Okay, so quickly, Queen, I think sometimes it's a bittersweet moment sometimes. You know that in as much as you're about to have a new queen, it means an end to a fantastic reign. What do you think of when you think of the next exquisite queen, Nigeria World? What are your thoughts for such a queen?
Okay, so I'm trying not to be emotional today, but because it just reminds me that I have few days left to be a reigning queen. However, I always say that I'm one God has shown mercy and God has shown favor. And I always believe that the next queen will be a great person. She would continue the legacy that I've created. And most importantly, she will be a queen that will be grateful to have as an organization. So I pray and I believe that whoever will crown will be not just deserving, but she'll be the queen that would make her reign timeless and beautiful. Thank you.
Please celebrate this intelligent woman. Woo! Whenever she speaks, I feel like, okay, I've trained a lot of ladies, and Joy, I would say, you stand high above. You're good. Okay, so quickly, I want to invite crew and staff to help us as we begin to sash our 10th anniversary contestants. Our finalists here tonight are timeless women, timeless ladies who are vying for the title of 10th Exquisite Queen Nigeria World. Okay, so I'll just give a beautiful space. Okay, to start us off, let's welcome Miss Bayelsa. Congratulations, Miss Bielsa. Welcome to the Exquisite Queen family. Hey! Up next, ladies and gentlemen, please, to be sashed here tonight, let's welcome Miss Delta. Congratulations, Miss Delta. Welcome to the Exquisite Queen family. We're still live at the Sashing ceremony of the 10th anniversary of Exquisite Queen Nigeria World. And we've just sashed Miss Delta. Okay, up next, please welcome Miss Ekiti. Congratulations, Miss Ekiti. Welcome to the Exquisite Queen family. Okay, congratulations. Next, please, to be sashed, welcome Miss Lagos.
Make your body come, my body make a cool my tension. I'ma give me I don't feel like your body they call my attention. Big ways, 5 days, I know go lie for you, I don't place for you. I'ma get a dog place for you. Follow me, make me chop life for Dubai. Anything you want, girl, I go buy. You didn't put me for high tension.
Congratulations, Miss Lagos. Welcome to the Exquisite Queen family.
Competition for my lady. Oh no, 'cause she get everything where I need in a woman and more. My lady, if you see my lady, oh, it's not number one. You go know say people fine. You go know say God design in a LLA. Oh, na LLA. Oh, she na yanjo, he like mattress. She na peso, he like actress. I say,
Welcome, please, Miss Anambra. Please celebrate her. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Miss Anambra. Welcome to the Exquisite Queen family.
I face my front and close my eyes and sleep off. I'm watching my TikTok. I face my front.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Enubu.
See a new boy in town. They trying to call me, but you didn't move so funny. Can't stop on me, yo. I can't lie, fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can be real boy. Baby, can I give you my wishes? Can I give her my kisses to you? Cause she be my wish list. Oh, promise me that you are mine. Can I tap light from your light? I go make sure that you are fine. Gucci, Prada, and Dior. They don't die. They blow my mind. I'm holding you for life. Anything money can buy. So baby, just decide. Girl, I know men ask come. But baby,
Congratulations, welcome to the Exquisite Queen family. Up next, please welcome Miss Oyo.
They told me everybody's 15 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the moment, you the one I wanna shine my light on. Get your life, little mama, won't you get your life on? Ain't nothing cooler than the wrong moves when you do them to the right song. Let's shoot this movie and put the shit on repeat. I hope this memories are making me fall asleep. Before we hit the road, put our phones on silent. Nobody's trying to bring sand to the beach. What would it take to change plans for the weekend?
Congratulations, Miss Oyo. Welcome to the Exquisite Queen family.
Then we hit the major league with a cheese.
I like you, girl, in particular. You in particular. Say, I like your waist in particular. Say, I like you, girl, in particular. Yeah. You in
Congratulations.
I like your waist in particular.
Up next, please welcome Miss Oshun.
Give me love on a read it, yeah. I knew the first time I saw you there, yeah. Give me love on a read it, ah. Got it, go. Now you sabi, mommy, you already know, mom. Got it, baby, got it, go. Me, I can't lie, oh. I like you, girl, in particular. Can I see your
Congratulations, Miss Oshun, and welcome to the Exquisite Queen family.
Baby, let's steer it up, yeah. Come see what
Yeah, sexy love what she need from a bad boy like me. Yeah, sexy kiss is the thing that she ain't for my lips. Yeah, my sex herself is the
Okay.
air that she breathe.
Please welcome Miss Rivers.
She can never get enough of me. Your body high me like lean. When we do it, skin to skin. And as the rush they increase, I feel the drip in your V. Shorty say she feeling so. She grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees.
Joro me, I want you to love me. Joro me, baby. Joro me, joro
Miss Rivers, welcome to the Exquisite Queen family.
Why you know they call me Kilo Day, baby. Kilo Day, joro. I dey give you signal. Why you know they see me out? I give you green light to tire. I'm a kilo babu. Now you know they fumble. I go shoot my shot to your joro. So joro, baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you
Okay. So once again, congratulations to all our beautiful ladies who have been officially sashed, which means the journey will get tougher because you're about to be crowned in few days 10th exquisite Queen Nigeria World. Queen Joy, thank you so much for being amazing, for being beautiful, just standing and looking like finished perfect goods. You look so good. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please let's celebrate her. She takes her seat. Thank you. Okay, so quickly we're going to move into Tiara Taste and let's talk pageants. I'm happy that we have industry experts here tonight. Ladies, do not forget your questions are always valid. That is worth asking. Ask it, get answers to those questions because here it's for free. When you go to their DM, I know. Okay. Okay, so I'll start off with this. Let me go to Queen Danica. How important is styling and wardrobe for a pageant queen going to represent Nigeria? Especially when it has to do with some pageants. So can every styling work for every pageant? Or are there particular stylings to look out for while going for a pageant, or just freestyle and let the Lord lay to your heart what to wear? What do you think?
Hello everyone. So I think the only question you should be asking is that styling for you? Stand on your ground. I know people have like, okay, every organization have like what they're looking for, but I don't think you should shrink yourself for anybody or any organization. So if I want to dress like this because you don't like it, doesn't mean I'm not going to put that on. So it's either you accept me the way I am, I'm not going to shrink myself for you. So wear what you feel comfortable in, dress well, look nice, look smart, and make sure to carry that outfit like you own the world. Thank you.
Carry that outfit like you own the world. Because, honey, you own the world. You're not, and you're more. Yes, please, that was trademarked by His Royal Highness himself, King Favor Obokri. Say that here first. And me, myself, I will use it. So please, hashtag, I'm Nigerian, and more. Okay, so I want to move that same question to a stylist for excellence. Good to have two here tonight. When you're styling ladies or men for international pageants, what exactly do you look out for while styling them? Because our ladies tonight are listening. We've had some epic fails when it comes to styling. We have some epic victories when it comes to styling. So what do you think some did wrong without mentioning names? And what did some do right mentioning names?
All right, good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. And this is actually how I feel most times when it gets to do the job, styling. Styling actually is your identity most times. It actually speaks volume before you speak. Just like, I'll use myself always as an example. I walked in here. Please, if you did not stare, let me see your hand. But actually, I actually match my styling to my personality. I actually wear what makes me feel me, as our queen has said. But there's what we call pageant systems. These are actually principles guiding pageant organizations, and that is what separates Miss Aura from the rest, because that's where we are, right? Right? Thank you. So I would say that first, if you want to succeed in your wardrobe, you have to find your identity in styling. And how do you do that? You have to look for an expert. Don't do guessing games, because you would always get it right in your head. You would always get it right in the mirror when you look. But yet again, you may not be getting it right because you are not meeting up to a pageant system. So before you even, in fact, once you understand the pageant system, it's not just about styling. It's almost like solving the problem of the, of the pageant, because you automatically key into, if you're competing in Miss Aura and you are not, trying to marry your own vision in You're not trying to marry your own vision with that of the pageant. I don't think you would actually sink into their values. And you'll be shaky, actually. So it also applies to styling. So what you should do most time is, first off, find an expert just like myself, ties, and every other person who is trusted in the industry. Then while doing that, make sure you work hand in hand with your stylists. Make sure you ask questions and make sure you try out a lot. Most times when I'm done styling an outfit, it looks amazing, but when the wearer wears it, I find out that no. Yes, the outfit on its own is a statement, but it is even dragging the person. Do you understand? So you really need to study to show yourself approved, especially in styling as well. So once you understand, it's just like being self-aware. Once you find it, you've actually hacked it. So that's it. All right? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Words of wisdom here tonight. So while the CEO, the mastermind behind Prince Glam Empire was speaking, ladies and gentlemen, walked in, radiating in white, is our own Cleopatra, our own Naomi Campbell, rocking that bone straight that is so snatched on the face. Ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up of Exclusive Queen Nigeria World for 2024 Exclusive Queen Nigeria Heritage and Miss Environment Nigeria 2024. Please let's celebrate Queen Chidera Aso, also the trustee of Chidera Aso Foundation. She's been super amazing. Queen, how are you?
First off, good evening, everyone. Actually fine, and I'm delighted to see everybody here today and the contestants. I do appreciate the recognition for my presence. I want to say a very big thank you to the Exquisite Queen Nigeria World for the opportunity that has been given to me, the strength to face everything, and the courage. Thank you so much.
So there's one thing that happens when she speaks here. Who else? Did it catch your attention? Like she draws you in. Honey, you're tough. Okay, so moving on in our discussions, please, our ladies, I hope you have questions because I'll soon be coming to you to get questions from you. Okay, so Queen Priscilla, as a queen who has gone through the stress of competing in a pageant, you know that it's not easy. You have so many other amazing women, and then you came out tops. You did your beat and it worked. What trade secrets would you want to tell our ladies here and say, listen, if you do this, it's going to work? What do you think? What can you say, okay, this works, that doesn't work? Or this works for me, it might not work for you, but if you try it, who knows? So let's know, what trade secrets would you share with them tonight?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. One thing about me is I always put God first. And no matter what you're going to do, if you're not putting God at the forefront, no matter whatever secrets I'm here to say, I believe we're all believers of God. So putting Him first is the key. And you can't do it on your own. You need to have coaches. You need to have your team. Trust me, pageantry is not a one-man squad. You can't do it on your own. You would fail. Like, yes, with God, God is giving you the gift of men. But if you do not understand that, trust me, you would fail. And sorry, permit me. When I was coming here, when Queen Joy said you're going to have to share your experience, I was like, I'm going to be seated among people that already gone for the competition, and I put in all the work and everything, but I wasn't opportunity to travel. So what exactly is my story going to be tonight? And then it struck to say that we have amazing women here. You're going to face challenges on your way. How do you react afterwards? Do you say, this is the end of the road for me? Or you keep fighting and you keep pushing? Or you say, you know what, I'm done with pageantry, this is not it. But one thing I'm going to tell you tonight is, for you to be that person, the secret is, whatever desire God had placed in your heart, it's for a reason. And He said He's going to bless the desires of your heart. So if He's not going to, that desire you have in there, He's going to bless it. So whatever the challenges, the failures, my crying, I finally unpacked my bag from not going to Malaysia in January, from not traveling. And one thing that I could hold on is God placed the desire in my heart. He had given me this to stand out. And whether or not it happens at this time, because He had put it in your heart, He's going to make it come to pass regardless of what time it is. So all you have to hold on to is who you are. Whatever, I don't have any secrets to tell you, but one thing is important: hold your God, hold your coaches, listen to them. They know better. They've been in the industry for the longest time. Trust me, one man squad is not going to work in this pageantry, especially if we have to walk in that change that we all desire.
Thank you so much. God, that touched me. Because it's a story that most Nigerian pageant ladies and men would always tell you. Is it truth? Sometimes it's visa. Sometimes it's you're not going. Sometimes you wake up and you didn't go. And then when they eventually say, okay, we're hosting it now. Oh, sorry, the embassy is closed. Oh, sorry, your country is banned. So sincerely, it's one story. What she said is very true. Hold your God. Because you need God, and then you need people. People who would speak life to you. At that point, it would seem like the world is crumbling. I know tonight Queen Joy will tell us of her testament. Her testament, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Right? Okay, so moving on. Ladies, are your questions getting ready? I like that. Okay, moving on, I want to go into the coaches, ones who coach. Now, thank God, over here we have the king of coaching. We say Nigerian coaching. When you say coach, Coach Naya, I think she said of this, coach this, coach that. Right now, many people do not actually know her main name. Who agrees with me? So once, yes. So once in a while, you just hear her name and then, oh yeah, Coach Naya, yes. So who knows, one day I might write a check with Coach Naya. Okay, so ma'am, in the pageant space, I want to ask this question. When coach ladies, what important things they should handle while preparing for the national pageant as well as international pageants? You're a coach, you've done this for years. You have amazing testaments under your belt. You've had amazing queens, kings as well, because I know you do a lot of just coaching as well. What do you think they should hold on to as the basics? The things they should hold, compulsory things, stay that way. Compulsory things they should ensure that they are handling. Because we've heard a lot tonight. You need a coach, you need a team. From my experienced coach like you, ma'am, what do you think? What can you say about that?
Hello, everyone. It's always nice to be in the midst of industry players like my fellow colleagues seated here, whether you have been in the game or you're just coming up. We learn from everybody. I learned something from Favor today. In fact, it's coming up on my post tomorrow. Just be ready for that. So in the pageant industry, it's a lot. And people who know me know that I'm very blunt. I don't care who is seated. I'll just tell you the truth as it is. Take it or leave it. Whatever works for you. But in the pageant industry, it is not whatever works for you. Just like our lady here said, I can wear whatever I want so long as I am comfortable in it. Does not work in the pageant industry. If not, I can wear bomb shorts and go for media tour because I'm comfortable in it, right? It doesn't work. So there are rules, there are regulations, there are generic ones that you have to hold on to before you step into the one that actually works for you. Do we understand? Now, the question is, what are the important
look out for?
Do
first, yes.
Now, there is something we don't pay attention to as far as pageant is concerned for those who participate in it, and that is having a platform. Okay? You cannot give what you don't have. I have come across, I have had the experience of having to notice that a lot of pageant models don't know what platform is. When you ask, it sounds like, what is she talking about? Which one is platform? So, having a platform is very important. You know why? There is a huge difference between being a pageant model and being a runway model. So for runway, you're selling a product. For pageant, you are the product. It is you versus who you are and how you sell yourself. Why do you think a lot of, we are having, sometimes when I tell pageant models that when you're preparing for an international pageant, you need to first of all position yourself as a global entity before you even step out. If the country that you are representing cannot even trust you, when I mean the country, there are a certain audience I'm talking about. We don't expect 200 million people to know you, but you can give yourself, you can position yourself in a way that you would reach out to the necessary people. Okay? So now, a drop of water makes an ocean, right? Have you started from the drop before you reach out to the ocean? I see some of you who claim you have platforms. You haven't started with your community or even started in the area where you live in. Now you come to a pageant competition and you tell us you want to feed 1,000 people. And you have 5 people in your house or around your vicinity you have not reached out to. So a platform is who you are. Do we understand? If you don't have a platform, there's really nothing you're giving. Because you're not coming to showcase the beautiful dress you are wearing. Whether you're wearing a swimsuit, you have all the figure, you can strut the runway so much that even the angels in heaven can see you. That's entertainment. The real deal is advocacy, impact. Do we understand? Impact. And that's the challenge we have here in Nigeria. Those of us who even have platforms, we haven't really done anything with it, to be very honest. Let's go back as beauty queens, whether reigning, you have reigned in the past, and you're still reigning. What keeps you relevant is legacy that you create. It is not the one you do for a moment, and nobody talks about it. And that is why sometimes it has become a thing of, a topic of discussion. So you see the pageant community saying, what exactly did she do that will make her deserve to top 20? Do you understand? Nobody is saying her work was, or something else. People always talk about what did she bring to the table, whether nationally or international or globally. Now, another important thing is being marketable. Cannot sell yourself as a person. You can't even sell the brand you're representing. Do we understand? You can't sell Exquisite Queen if you cannot sell joy. If you're able to sell joy, you can sell Exquisite Queen. If Favor was able to sell, it is because to an extent he was able to sell himself. He could do so well at the global stage. He was able to sell Nigeria as a country, position the country in the light that he was noticeable enough to get to that point. Same thing with Samuel. I know that sometimes we always want to play down on politics. Oh, there's a lot of politics involved in pageants. Now, who understand the assignments? 90%. If you understand the politics, play it, and you will pass. Because the truth is, even in our various homes, husband and wife, we play. With our children, we play politics. In the schools we attend, we play politics. You see that at some point it is looking like this teacher is giving special preference to a particular child, and you're wondering why. There is some sort of politics going on around there. So let's stop dwelling on, oh, she won because something or something. Listen, take your time to understand what triggered her win. It could trigger your own next win. Do you understand? Don't say, oh, it's Prince Glam that made him win. Oh, yeah, go and meet Prince Glam so you can win the next one. Do you understand? Whatever triggered that win is what you should be interested in, and working it out so that you can get there. Now, another thing I will talk about is attitude. Oh my goodness. A lot of pageant queens, I have seen pageant models who are nice. The minute they put a crown on her head and a sash on her shoulders, it's bigger than Danjuma's wife. She becomes unreachable, untouchable. But before you won the pageant, when I'm kind, I have all it takes to become exquisite queen because I am so kind, I am demure, I am this, I am that, and then the minute that crown is on your head, it's, you send her a DM, she's not even responding. So your attitude can either make you or break you, and the truth is you can't even hide it. No matter how much you pretend, one day we would see your true colors, and it won't help you anywhere. They say queens are kind, they are loving, they are teachable, right? All of these things will help you, not just as a pageant queen, even in life. Have that go-to kind of attitude. I'm not saying just lay yourself flat, they climb on you. Oh, I'm a beauty queen, keep stepping on me, I am your red carpet. That's not what I'm saying. While you are trying to be kind and whatever, remember self-worth. Okay?
Yes, right.
So I have mentioned 3 things. If you don't have a platform, if you don't have anything that is selling you, if you have not designed your brand and positioned it to win, we have 2 people in the competition, those who came to occupy space and those who came to win. Which one are you? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Whoa. Okay, I think after now I'll be writing a book. In case you hear what they've said in because you read what they've said in my book, it's not plagiarism. It's my idea that I was thinking about. And tonight it made so much sense. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so I'll ask one more question. I'll come to our girls, and then we'll hear from our guest here tonight. Hello, ma'am. Okay, so I want to know, as a pageant CEO, sometimes after crowning some queens, they turn in the Queen of Sheba. Yes, their gele become the gele of August meeting. So please, what do you think? As a CEO, what do you look out for when picking a winner? What do you think are the qualities you would want to see in a winner for a brand?
Okay, so that I won't have to give out so much expo.
Please give expo, give expo. Let's know who will do I am kind.
What she just said is the truth. You see people saying, you just ask a simple question. Tell me about yourself. What do you have to offer? And in the whole of the video of 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I'm kind, I love God, I love this. But at the end of the day, just like she said, once you win, they can't reach you. You become something else. Even the CEOs are asking, is this the person I actually crowned? So humility works perfectly. You love God, yes, you love God. Fear that God and do what you have to do because there are people looking up to you, not only nationally, internationally as well, because you are not only selling yourself, you are selling the country. Something happened recently on Twitter, somebody trying to beat the Guinness Book of Record on visiting 7 continents like that. What happened? Our passport made her not to achieve that goal. But if you do everything and put the country first, it will not only work for you, it will work for others. And it keeps paving way for those who are coming like that. So humility matters, put God first, and then do what you have to do. I don't want to say this is what I'm looking at. So once you see a queen, you will know.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wow. Okay. So, see, Queens, get this very well. Once you see her, you know. And that's the truth. Let me tell you how it works. You always hear Julia Molly say, that's Miss World, that once she walked into rehearsal, I knew. Lucia would say, when she walked into rehearsal, I knew. That's the fundamental of pageant. Sometimes from the way she carries herself, the first thing she even says, she has never said, I'm kind. You know she'll be kind. Sometimes let them speak because someone open their mouths and you hear the Lord's goodness. Okay, so Queens, I want to bring the mic to you. Let's, questions. You have industry experts here tonight. Ask those questions. Like I said, tonight, it's free. You go to their DM, you pay. Okay, so who has a question, please? Okay.
Hi, good evening.
Is it addressed to anyone in particular?
Coach Naya.
Okay.
Good evening. My name is Oribayo. Okay, my question is, why is it that the queens and the runner-ups, they don't work together? They don't. And I think that, like, I don't know, there's not something about it. They don't work together. Like their pet project. I think they should work together to make, like, yes, to make the organization a success. Because personally, I'm not going to invest in an organization that there is no love, and because if me putting my money into something is because I want something in return. It doesn't have to be money in return. You get, but the publicity. I believe in Nigeria, look at the Asian countries, see how they support them so much. In Nigeria, we don't have that here. So how do you think we can make it work? Like to improve the organization?
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Lagos. Wow. Mabinimi jam question. Okay, Krishnaya, over to you. Let's demystify that.
Okay, I don't know why Miss Lagos channeled that question to me. This is an organization challenge, okay? You said, why is it difficult for runner-ups to work with queens? So, first off, I understand where you're coming from, because even while you were asking the question, it's like you were really very unhappy about it. And these are situations, in fact, myself and the Queen Mother of Face of Change, we were talking about it just inside before the event started. So, like I said, I think it has to do with the organization and what, each organization comes with their own style, rules, regulation. I think it was just recently Prince Glam that Miss Grant started crowning 10 queens and working with all 10 of them. You know, so sometimes it's a gradual process. Some organizations will tell you it is just the queen that we are working with. Now, not because they don't want to work with the runner-ups, but they expect that the runner-ups can, you know, probably do stuff on their own. I mean, for me, I think it's an open book. And I've always believed in putting out your best foot. So, for example, you come to an organization and you notice that you're a runner-up, right? If you feel like you have been sidelined to an extent, looking at maybe investments. I'm recently trying to put up a course on return on investment for both the organizers and those who participate in it. Because you girls always feel you're the ones spending money. But if you come to the other side of the table, as the organizer, you will know that that's your change you voted with. It's change. You think you have voted, it is change. All these cameramen standing here, they tell you how much they build CEO now, you will cry. These apartments that you see, we are squeezing ourselves like this. If they tell you how much they have paid, when we put all your votes together, it will not go close. So if we were going to build God's love for appearing, maybe Prince Glam will tell, sorry, appearance is coming here tonight is 500,000, and he calls me, I'll be like, you're my boy now, okay, just do 800, you know, you're my boy. Normally I'll charge 2 million. Or we tell God's love, please, any availability for logistics, please, you know, I'll be coming with my don't worry, it's a lot on the more stress on the, see, it's a whole conversation. So if you're talking about being carried along, let me tell you how it works. The ball is in your court. If Joy sees her runner-ups working with her, will you chase them away? You'll be glad. I'm here with my sisters and we are, but when first runner-up is sleeping, second runner-up, Obasaham, after all, I didn't win. It's not my business. You see that mentality is the reason why runner-ups are sidelined. Because they always have this, I didn't win, so it doesn't concern me anymore. The winner can cross. Do you get it? There is no way you would want to work with the organization and the organization says, oh no, sorry, we don't need you. It's not possible. So when you go for competitions like this, make yourself available. There is a girl that I will applaud anytime I have the opportunity to do so. I don't know if you remember her, Ebika, Miss Tourism. She's actually a sickle cell advocate because, you know, she's one who has survived it. She's a warrior. So, you know, that year that she competed, I think she didn't even place. I think she was a regional, she got this regional title, maybe South Queen. She worked even more than the winner. Do you understand? Now you always feel that you are doing the organization a favor by backing out. You're not. Because after that, you are forgotten and another person takes over. Now the question is, do you want to be forgotten or do you want to be remembered? You be forgotten, it's in your hands. You want to be remembered, it's in your hands. Because whatever you gain in the process of whether the main queen or the runner-up or maybe Miss Photogenic, you see all of these awards and titles, if you carry it on, let's come down to Nigeria level, carry them for your head. My name is Antonia Ahano and I am Miss Photogenic for Exquisite Queen 2025 and I am here. They will listen to you. Do you understand me? They will listen to you. You know why? It is the courage, it is the confidence in which you are presenting yourself with whatever opportunity you have been given at that point in time. And the Bible says that if you are faithful in small, more will be given to you. You understand? So if you become a runner-up after this competition, you know what you do to the lady? We're together, let's roll together. If you have the money to even travel with her, I have seen runner-ups who act as managers for their queens, act as chaperones. They'll say, I want to go with you, chaperone, you understand, let's travel together, don't worry, my uncle is going to take care of the bills. But when you have that mentality, I didn't win now, the ojoro was plenty, it was glaring, let me just go back home. You get home, parents will ask you, you run everybody, you're not running the organization down because you have been part of it. So if you're running it down, you're running yourself down. It is the courage that you use in promoting another person's brand. That is how God will bless you. Because let me tell you, in the near future, some of you will begin to want to own pageants. You have to go, then what happened to Exquisite Queen 10 years ago will come and happen to you. Do you understand? So, whatever you do in life, every disappointment they say is a blessing, but it becomes a disappointment if you see it as a disappointment. So I don't believe in that adage. It is not a disappointment. It is a stepping stone to bigger things, greater things. I learned from that experience. Dot the I's, cross the T's, and move on. If there are other opportunities that I can, I feel like brand helping the queen, whatever positions you have attained as the competition is over, do something with it. I have seen somebody use this Miss Lagos sash they gave her in camp. Buy crown. Do you understand what I'm saying? Prince Glam, have you not seen it? Got herself a crown and was parading with this sash. She didn't place, she got no title, no photogenic, no model, nothing. But I saw her in every TV house. I am Miss Lagos for the Exquisite Queen 2025, and I am here to tell you about even the queen. Are you listening to me? So they don't carry me along. Are you available and they did not carry you along? If you are available and they don't carry you along, come to me and Prince Glam. I'll drag him. We'll take them to court. I think we should start our own jury. Do you understand? So make yourselves available. Don't brood after every competition. I see it happens a lot here. After the competition, some people go backstage, pack their bags, and be complaining, brooding. Please come out and take pictures with the winner. For what? I don't even care. I'm done. I'm gone. I don't understand. Why? What's the attitude for? Did they promise you that they will crown everybody? It is either you win or you what? No, you don't lose. Sorry. Change it. You learn. Hello? I thought they knew that adage. You don't lose. You do what? You learn. So you go back to the drawing table, re-strategize, plan. And let me make this very clear to all of you. Let me just use this opportunity to say it. If you are not strategic in life, you will keep moving from one place to another. Somebody called me, she said, I contested for Miss Global, then I went for Miss BIP. Next thing, I entered this one. The following month, I went for, and I'm like, who's chasing you? What are you chasing? It's not just the time you're putting, the money. You need to consider so many things. So you have to be strategic. Exactly. So, because by the time you are, the next one, you see another pageant, they advertise it, piam, you have gone to buy form. Do you understand? And then it is those people who like hopping from one pageant to another, they always see one issue, and then they come on live. I just left, this pageant took all my money. I want it back. How much is money? So be strategic. If you want to contest for any pageant, do your findings, check if their core values aligns with your own core values. That is if you have core values, because some of you don't even have. I have heard so many girls talk about core values, and when you ask them, what's your core value? She's looking at you and, you know, my core value is, because you hear people talking about core values. Hello? Understand what you are diving into. Because if you just dive, do you know what to catch you? Wake and, you know, consume you, you come and start crying on social media, asking pageant analysts, pageant round to post. Trust them, they will do what? Post. That's their job. They will post. So please, when you find yourself in a competition, once the competition is done, sit back, relax, take a deep breath. What did I do wrong? Like I said before, what triggered that win? Especially if you prepare to come and win. Because trust me, there are people who came to play dress up. I am telling you for free. They didn't come to win. No, I just want to be on that stage. Oh, no, don't worry, even if I don't, it's okay. I want the experience, you know, it's my first time. So that person is not who said, I have come to win. And if it doesn't happen eventually, check what triggered that other person's, instead of hating and thinking you were robbed. See, take that thing off your head first. I was robbed. You would think you were robbed in every single pageant you go into. You were not robbed. That person did something you didn't do. Say whether it is good or you think it is bad, she did it. You didn't. And that was what triggered her win. If it is something you can do, go and do it so it can trigger your next win. Be available. Be active. Don't stop complaining. You're a runner-up. Accept it. Bless the name of the Lord. Walk with the Queen. Be happy. Even the Bible says be happy with those who are what? Happy. Be sad with those who are what? Who are sad. When you're happy with those who are happy, what happens? Your own happiness will do what? It will come from the bottom of your heart. Okay?
Come on. Let the applause move. Ladies and gentlemen, please wait for my new book titled The More. So yes, I'm writing my new book. It's titled The More. What she said, it's in the book. No, what she said, it's in the book. Thank you so much, thank you. So please, I want to add a few words to that. So quickly, let's hear from him.
All right, while she was talking, I feel like for her to have raised this question, we all know it is the norm, first off. But there's something I tell people around me. First, I tell them that greatness is born when preparation meets with hard work. And what does this mean? Whatever space I move into, yes, the goal is to win. But when I do not get the physical win, what have I won regardless? If you are so self-aware that every situation can turn around for your good, I don't think this would even be a problem. You will find it as an advantage. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the tables are without legs. We've broken the table. We've smashed the table. We've shattered the table. We've ashan on a boba. Okay. So ladies, know that it's all about sisterhood. If you've won nothing, win sisters. You always hear this thing that I went internationally and I won sisters from around the globe. We're here tonight and you'll win sisters from every state in Nigeria, as many as we have here. That's life for you. Tomorrow you do not know if one of them will be your sister-in-law. Someone say amen. Okay, let's hear from Kitty with her question.
Hello, good evening everybody. My name is Mercy Babajide and I'm representing Ekiti State. And lucky me, I'm from Ekiti State also. All right, my first question, it stems from what Prince Glam said earlier. He said something about mental health. And I would say, how do you not lose yourself in the middle of so much going on during pageantry? Because whether you like it or not, you see pageant blogs, they report some girls, they don't post some girls. There's always the dragging, what kind of wig is that one wearing? Why is your leg like that? Yes, it's funny, but then, whether you like it or not, it's a lot. And my second question goes to Coach Naya. I'm a big fan, I like to say. You spoke about pet projects. Let's say due to my religious belief, I believe that whatever my left hand does, my right hand shouldn't find out. And let's say I've had a project I've been running over the years and I've not posted, and now I'm into the pageant world, and then I start posting. Doesn't that feel off? Doesn't that come off?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go from Prince Glam and then Coach Naya wrap it up in a few words. So, Prince Glam, over to you.
I'll be quick because I've not had dinner. I'm so sorry. All right, mental health. Hey, I want to use King Favor as an example. King Favor's journey taught me something, Coach Naya. It taught me to pay less attention to the noise and focus on the goal. King Favor did not win Masters of Nigeria, but he made us understand we are more. Or see, I feel like the issue here most times is most of the girls, what ruins their mental health is they are so into I'm looking for that word. They are so into distraction. I feel like, and again, another contributing factor is who is around you. Favor missed his flights when he was going to Thailand. He was supposed to arrive 16 hours or 18 hours later, and he had to stay in Turkey, right? Oh my God. And I checked our ATM card to book the next flight, and there was nothing at that time. Even his organization, Trust Me South Nigeria, but at that time everything was so chaotic. We couldn't even reach him because there was no Wi-Fi on his phone. I'm saying this first of all from a personal problem. I'm not even going to internet or comment section yet. And at that time, who have you held on to? Who is that one voice that when I call this person like this, I know my mood will go from 1 to 100? Who is that confident that I do not have the best dress here, I do not have the best wig, but aside from the confidence I have in myself, hello, how do I live? And the next thing, you're on stage, 360, right? What do you guys call it? All those things. You need to surround yourself with the right people. You need to source the right people. It doesn't come easy. Some people get it once. A lot of people do not. That is where this also comes in. Who have you asked questions? So this is for personal experience. If I go into it, we will not go home. Then when it comes to social media, I don't think any of us actually have the right answer for how to. And we have one of the biggest bloggers here. If he tells you the amount of attack when he brings his own hot pick, people forget. If I'm looking for that word, people forget that there is the real world in pageants, and then there is us who are the fantasy, the fans. Fans is fantasy, it's not real. Let them not drag you to your downfall. We've had beauty queens in Nigeria who would do so good. One, they have the wrong people with them. Two, their fans are driving them nuts. So how do you maneuver all of this? First, you have to be very self-aware. You have to build your own self within. There were so many things I didn't need to tell him in his journey. He knew why he was there. Do you understand? In fact, during his preliminaries, that was the only day I didn't talk to people in the morning. You know how serious interviews can. I said, no, if I even talk to him, he might be tense. Let me leave him. He did his prep with his organization. After that, he called me, and it was so. In fact, that was the day I knew, okay, yes, we're heading somewhere. He has been able to take charge of. See, you take charge of yourself, or nobody would, even if you have the best team. Sometimes I remember he was styling somebody, the person that won best national costume at Miss Universe Nigeria last year. Anambra had gone on stage. Her costume was not there. That is also a mental health breakdown. And it was my colleague here that was styling her. Traffic coming. Costume was ready. Fitting is done. Everything. It is also a mental health situation. And this babe said she would bring fire and da. And the girl I was also styling looked at me and said, see, if you were not here, I will dance on that stage with just my tights. Because it doesn't make you. Most of you pay attention to things that are too frivolous. And then you just imagine the amount of time you spend thinking about comments when you're supposed to be working on your communication, trying to understand heels and balance. And no, you see, actually you are the cause of your mental health. The thing is, will it come? Yes. But don't forget, ignore the noise and focus on the goal. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, President. Okay, if everyone wants to chip in something, okay, let's give him a few seconds. Okay, okay.
I'll have to stand for this. While Prince was talking, I was almost moved to tears because it reminded me of how my journey was. And it wasn't an easy one, I tell you. It wasn't easy at all. Of course, he gave me missing my flight. There was also the part of missing luggage. There was also the part of forgotten passport. There was also There was a lot. If there is, if there's a record of times that I've cried, I believe I've cried close to 50 times. It was crazy. Even now I feel like crying because the thought of it is spinning in my head. I didn't let that pull me down. I didn't win MON. I looked around and I didn't see Prince. Before the announcement was made, my dear brother Prosper walked up to me, my final walk, and told me that if I don't win, remember to smile. And when I didn't win, I smiled. I went backstage and I said, fucking crying. I said, sorry for the F word. I started crying because it was too much for me. It felt like my whole world had gone to waste. I saw Prince, and that was when it started. Because we were in this together, it was fire and brimstone. It was everything. It was a movement that has never been done. I broke records, even at the national level. Getting to international, I still broke records. It wasn't child's play. But at the same time, the question shouldn't be how do you maintain your mental state? It should be how to regain your mental state.
Tonight, punchline here tonight, punchlines here tonight.
Because we're human beings. It's going to get to us at one point or the other. It will hit you. But realizing that you're not in need for yourself alone keeps you moving. Another thing is support system. When you fail to have people that genuinely care about you, exactly, you've lost it. You do not know your left from your right. You do not know whether to go up or down. It becomes void. It becomes meaningless. But you see that one person, that two persons, that one group, that crazy individual that tells you that you're a fool when you're speaking the right thing. Hold on to those people. They would matter not now, not tomorrow, but for eternity. Because they made you who you are, whether you like it or not. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Hashtag you are more. Hashtag regain your mental health. I'll put in my book. Okay, Kinjoy, you want to say something?
Yes, so why Favor was speaking and why Prince spoke earlier, I just realized that since we're all talking about our experiences in the why I'm preparing for the international competition, I said that I think this is the time for me to chip in something because I know that each and every one of us, or maybe some of us, have experienced one thing or the other. But my journey as well was very terrifying. I was just talking to them and I said that that's the first time in my life my BP went from 120 to 175. I'm so like I'm living right now is because of God. I'm trying to just hold myself for the whole of today, but I saw this permits me to what I want to say. I saw Shege Pro Max. You know when you've prepared so much that you could even see yourself achieving that one dream you've worked towards, and then it just hits you. Few days to your departure that your visa was denied. Now my point here is, like Favor said, it's not about what you've gone through, it's about how you decide to fix yourself. Remember that you matter. You're not going to leave this earth because of a mistake that was made by your country or by people. No matter what you go through, you matter. Because God forbid you die. What happens to your mom? Everybody goes on and forgets about you. So also have somebody, because I have one person that period that was always putting me in shape. She calls me and tells me, I know you're going through a lot, but God gave you this for a purpose. And I know you're going to deliver. I was telling them last night, the contestants, that if there's one thing God did for me was making me place with everything I went through. Anyway, so let me just end this by saying, regardless of what, remember that you matter. Let no circumstance define who you are. Thank you.
Truthfully, it's very emotional in Nigeria because many people don't understand that point where you've gone through a hurdle in your national pageant. You've prepared outfits, you've broken your bank account most of the time, you've called support from people, you're mentally, spiritually, everything ready to go. And then it's almost like it's not going to happen. Okay, let's not cry. Let's not cry yet. So it's a story you understand very well. Ladies, please just telling you that, listen, the battle is not just with your heels. See, it's mental, it's spiritual, it's everything. You would need so much spiritual support. But you don't have to pray then. You learn how to call people and sometimes just call and cry. But listen, it's okay to cry when you want to. Let it go sometimes. Just cry it out. Because imagine when she was going to the embassy, you hear this, hear that, and then Mr. Peter, once more, thank you so much, because me alone, I'll cry with you over the phone then. When I'll call me like, God bless you, sir. God bless you. Let's celebrate Mr. Peter, please. God bless you, sir, because yes, he usually handles our ladies when they go international. Thank you so much. It's Queen. One thing we always say this is results clears insults. How was the result? Per. Okay. So finally, Mama Naya, she has a question to you as well, which I have to wrap up quickly. For those who have had other things they've been doing in the background for years, and then after winning, they come up with it for the world to see. Isn't that giving clout chasing? Isn't that giving, what's right hand do, left hand do not know it? What do you think?
Well, the only thing that is constant in life is change. Even with church, they still come out because to an extent you have to give account. I think it's for the sake of accountability. That is why sometimes you have to, because if, for example, you want your governor to give you 10 million, you had, presented a very fantastic pitch, proposal, everything, and it's looking good, and you managed to convince him to give you 10 million. He has to see what you have done with the 10 million. Do you understand? Not just him, every other person who is aware that you were given money or you were given some sort of resources to do something needs to actually see that you're doing it. So it is not a case of clout chasing or stuffs like that. It's just for the sake of accountability and so that more eyeballs will get to see what you're doing in case more people would be interested in donating. Because if all of us follow, you see that thing you said that the right hand shouldn't see what the left hand is doing, it's not, literally, that's not how it is interpreted. So, in cases like this, you belong to an organization where, you know, the pageant system is, you must showcase everything that you are, right? You are not just the queen, you are representing an organization. You are representing everything the organization stands for. And that is why it is very important for organizations to be very picky. A lot of times organizations have issues with beauty queens because, I mean, it is almost like there is no clear agreement or clear rules and regulations that queens should follow to the last letter, and if you don't, something happens. There are consequences, right? So when you become a title holder someday, you must understand that your life has changed totally. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress. You see that dressing part? It's a talk for another day. Because see, you are an ambassador. Sometimes I see beauty queens dress in some way and I feel bad about it. Not because I'm trying to be holier than thou, but because I feel like sometimes they don't know what to wear, when to wear. Right? You see that adage that says you are addressed, the way you dress can never go old. Even if the world is going crazy, we still have people that are sane. Do you understand? Not everybody is crazy. So, as a beauty queen, you want people to respect you. The way you present yourself matters. You want people to attend to your business proposal and not your body proposal. It is your body language. It is how you dress. It is how you present yourself. I hate it. Beauty queens come to say, Randy men, are you the only one that is seeing Randy men? Present yourself in a good light and the Randy man becomes a responsible man. Give him values and the Randiness turns into business. Do you understand? It is not rocket science. It is the thing of the mind. You allow your mind play games with you. It will play games with you. So as beauty queens, if you have projects you want to execute, please, you have to execute it. And the world needs to see that you are making an impact. Do you understand? The world needs to see that you're making your impact. Please remember, when it comes to pet projects, I'm begging every pageant model, please leave this sharing lacasera and rice and indomie and going to Makolo, all those places you go to. No, 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 no. Leave it. If your pet project, your platform, whatever it is, does not have values, you can't go anywhere, because there are 1,000,001 people sharing a lacasera. Nobody is hungry. People, you see those people at the orphanage, they are not hungry. If you go to the store, they have more food than you do. So please make sure that your pet project is centered on an actual problem that requires actual solution. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so before I'm coming to you, please. I want to give opportunity to Pawi. Pawi, just to our Nigerian fans listening here tonight, what advice would you just give to them, basically while preparing for international pageants? And please say a big shout out to us and let them know that who is listening.
Okay, for the Nigerian pageant fans, the power of social media is very important. Like the support that you give to your queens, to your representatives, they are representing all that is beautiful and right in your nation. So they really need your support when they compete in international pageants, and it's really important that they get the support that they need. And also, I would like to commend the trainers, the experts of the industry, the pageant industry in Nigeria.
Please celebrate and come on, come on.
Yeah, because I think you guys have already found the formula, the right formula to make it big in international pageants. So to the aspiring beauty queens, you really need to train. You really need to seek help of the experts because, you know, powerhouse countries like Venezuela, Philippines, Puerto Rico, the girls, even Thailand, the girls train one whole year. So they become battle ready when they compete overseas. Because, you know, when you go overseas and compete in a specific international pageants, it will only take 2 weeks. Okay, but you have to be on point every single day. And your trainers will guide you and equip you with all the necessary tools that will, you know, make you win in the pageant. And right now, you know, Mr. International from Nigeria, Samuel. We have Chi Chi, Miss Universe first runner-up. It's really a proud moment for Nigeria, and I know a lot of queens and kings will come your way.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing one from Pawi. So you heard it here first because we've always said this, Nigerian fans, you can do better. Please support. It must not be from your organization. If you all come out there in comment section, telling them good things, telling them things they want to hear, telling them they are loved at home. I noticed that during Miss Universe and other pageants, Mythology, once again, thank you so much. Our ladies, our men giving spotlight. I think it has drawn some level of attention to us as a country. I'm happy that you're also here witnessing and experiencing us firsthand. And we know pageants. We understand pageants. Unfortunately, we are. So anyway, if you know, you know. Okay, so I'll just give two opportunities for quick words, and then I'll invite my director to come say his final word. So please, if you can do barely a minute quickly. Priscilla, let me hear from you quickly.
Thank you once again. And just to add to what you mentioned about you having something you're doing and you're not, you know, the right hand doesn't tell the left hand and all of that. You know very well that you're not a hypocrite. What you're doing is for the good of community. And now, as a beauty queen, before you come outside, even as a contestant, why are you here for this pageant? Queen Joy has had it. I've known her from this aviation. She's one queen that I look up to. We've been on this, we've competed on the same platform, and she's, in short, I'll call her a role model because even when I was going through it, I was in her house. She even gave me costumes. Like, she was one of the support system I had. But you could see the track record of things that she had done. Now we understand that, and back to my personal experience, I've been a teacher for the longest time, and I've worked with children for the longest time, outdoor and all of that. But when I started going into pageants and everything, I'd worked. In short, my passion is for children, and that's where my initiative is centered around. But because, you know, I feel like I'm not making enough impact yet, or let's say I do not want people to know what I'm doing at this point. When it got to when I really needed people's support, trust me, even before I would give anybody money, and there's a mindset, there's a stereotype about pageants. You said it, they crown you, that's the end. So what exactly have you been doing? What impact have you been doing? I came in and I said I've worked with a lot of teenagers. I'm into business. I need to see records. I need to see these things. We're not just going to crown you and all of a sudden this is it. You're bringing it out. Whatever advocacy you're doing has to be birthed from a place of either a place of pain or a place of need. So if it's coming from a place of need, trust me, it doesn't. You would never. You would want both hands to know what you're doing because you need more people to come support you. And for more people to come support you, we have to see a track record of what you're doing. I told some support, and then they are saying, okay, what have you done? I've done a lot of things, but I've not documented it. Guess what? I have years of experience, but documenting it just began from last year. So imagine if I've added all of those things, I feel like, you know what? I've done it in my close thing. You're going to be competing with people that, they are passionate. How would I know you're passionate if you're not, if we're not? You have to carry it on your head. We have to see what you're standing for. Because if you do not stand for this today, like our mama said, you'll be advocating for Indomie tomorrow. You'll be advocating for give a child his slippers today. So, but then again, when you find that purpose, whether you win or you not, or you do not win, that's the take home that you have. That, in short, this pageant had made me push my advocacy to a point whereby, if I'm wise enough, whether I'm crowned or not, I'm going to use my Miss Lagos title of the Exquisite pageant to promote my advocacy to the end of the world, regardless. So that's the take home out.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so the fact that you want to do something, just like she said, you want to solve a problem. Why do you want to hide the problem you are solving? Because solving that problem, there's somebody who has a problem that will see the solution you have just given, that their life will change. I'm sorry, I'm an agent of change and a preacher of change, so I'm using the word. That whatever you have put out will change somebody else's life. So why not put it out? It doesn't have to be, okay, somebody will give you money for it. No. How about solving somebody's problem? Say, it was when I saw this and this happened to me. You understand? So don't hide it. Please, push it out.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thais.
Hello, good evening. Just very shortly, I would say I want to lend arms to the voice that says focus. Before you start doing something, you should have a purpose, you should know what you're going for, and then focus and do it. Focus and get the results. Most of us just put our minds on the distractions, on the paparazzi and everything. There's so much more of like many other things to do. Do you understand? Focus and do what you want to do. Get the results. Get the results. That is most importantly. Like that's the most important thing rather. Get the results. Focus. Ignore every other thing. Ignore the sounds. Said ignore the noise, right? Choose your priorities. Get them right. Focus and get your results.
Okay. Because of time. And you gave him the mic.
I'm so sorry, but you can't be in such an environment, and if you don't catch Rema, that means you're not. It's
No,
not your blood.
tonight is on another level.
See, I just gave them a quick. That's why they gave me the mic. First of it is called a what? Pet project. Let me tell you something. I've had clients who are like, no, let's not post though. It's not 3 children went to reach out. Oh, no, Joy, not what the other girl did. See, I did it and God has seen it. Sometimes not because they want to conceal, but they feel like they haven't done enough. Hey, you have eaten up the gift, actually. It is called a pet. I own just one dog, and I flaunt it is mine. If they did not call it, oh God. I feel me not being able to explains it all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So it's been an amazing night. Do you agree with that, please? Do you agree, please? Okay, I want to say, to every great experience, of course, there will always be a great end. Sincerely, thank you to all our guests. Thank you to our amazing queens. Thank you to our team for this. Personally, my hashtags for today. I am Nigerian. I am more. Hashtag regaining your mental health. The new one I'm adding there. Hashtag business proposal, not body proposal. That one, you threw me off balance. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been a phenomenal evening. I want to say a huge thank you. You have been amazing. Your contributions, your patience, it's been top notch. I would say this is one of my favorite theater tastes ever. This audience, God bless you. So before we round off this wonderful evening, I want to call my director of the Nigeria World Beauty Pageant Organization, and the person of Mr. Peter, to give a vote of thanks on behalf.
Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you.
For being here with us tonight. Do not forget that our grand finale is on the 30th of March. That's on Sunday, 5th of March 2025 at Patreon Hotel, Lekki Expressway here in the city of Lagos. So do well to attend, celebrate your favorite fan, contestant, see the becoming of the 10th exquisite queen, Nigeria world. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I want to say, my name is Gazlab Kamalani and good night. Grand finale. Thank you so much.